Hey guys, welcome back to Judo Highlights. In this video we'll have a look at the top IPPONS from the Qingdao Grand Prix that just finished up. It was a great one. We had a lot of Japanese judoka. Here is one of them, Hayato Kondo. He took gold on the day, so great result for him, and of course a lot of the other Japanese members took golds as well, so check out my other videos if you want to see those highlights. And before we get into all the action, make sure to like the video, subscribe, check out the Judo Wiki, and actually an update on that. I'm getting Aki, or Hikite Shibori, if you know him. He's on YouTube as well. He's from Kodokan, and he has agreed to do some uchikomi and nagekomi for me, and I'll put those on the Judo Wiki, just so we have a good example of how to practice techniques. And lastly, JUDOTV. There is a code in the top right, my code. Please use that if you do subscribe to JUDOTV. We have the Junior World Championships coming up and the Tokyo Grand Slam as well. So exciting stuff coming, and definitely use my code for a discount. Alright, so this technique here, Obitori Gaishi, and then it looks really similar to this next one, Hikikomi Gaishi, although we all know the difference here. Now interestingly, this one, they gave it a score, and from Blue's perspective, he probably thought he was in the newaza. You can see him signaling to the ref at the end of that clip there, but he's only got two limbs on the ground here, and from the IJF's perspective, this is just more exciting if we can get scores where people are going in and out of tachiwaza. It looks really good for the sport. So do not be surprised if you see more situations like this, and this was probably the big controversy of the tournament. And there is a bit of a scramble here, which is awesome. Yondon Perenlai going for that daki wakare that's popular these days, and Tanaka advancing the newaza, but he stands up. And when he stands up, Yondon Perenlai goes for the Kochi Makikomi. He grabs below the belt, and some people may have forgotten, you can grab below the belt now. You can grab kind of the skirt area, and that's exactly where his hand goes. I think that's a brilliant interpretation of the new rules there. Both the transition between newaza and tachiwaza, and the grabbing of below the belt. So unfortunate for Tanaka, but he did have this amazing ippon. An incredible standing ippon seoinage. And it's techniques like this that I really only see Japanese judoka doing. Standing morote seoinage. Definitely don't see a lot of non-Japanese judoka doing that. And this is another one. The uchimata skashi done like this. Kind of donkey kicking the leg back. That's how Japanese people describe it to me. That right leg kicking backwards to kind of generate the momentum and throw them over. Now, of course, I may have missed some ippons in my life, but if you've seen anyone doing a standing morote seoinage or one of those uchimata skashis, and they're not Japanese, let me know in the comments, and I would love to see it. Now, on my video about Tanaka, I said this was a tani otoshi. Someone said it was a sumi otoshi. What do you guys think? I mean, it definitely kind of starts out like a tani otoshi, and then the finish is probably a sumi otoshi, but let me know in the comments. And then also, what do you think about this young man, Tanaka Yudai? It's either him or Ishihara for under 73 for Japan, I think, right now. There's also Tanaka Ryuga in the background, but this guy here, Tanaka Yudai, he has really been on form recently, and that is a beautiful ochigari against Ahato of all people in the finals. Ukigoshi now, and this is from Takeuchi, and she looks really good as well. There's one more ippon after this one. Haven't seen a lot of people doing this, although the last time I saw it, it was the Paris Under-81's final.
Yes,
and it was Nagase throwing Grigolashvili with this one. So it is a kosoto, I guess a kosoto gake, but using the knee, the back of the knee, to go behind the leg. Really interesting. Now this one wasn't an ippon, but I still really liked it. From Hojo. Really good work with the hands, and you know, some people say, oh, uchimata, you have to be tall. No, look at Hojo, he is tiny for his weight class. Well, he's not tiny, he's short, very short guy. And so it's all about, you know, just making what works for you. Toth from under 90s, he also had a really nice uchimata, and also a really short guy as well. Now this is a great example of Sode Guruma Jime. I think I'll put this one on the Judo Wiki just because it gives a really clear look at how to do it. And that's why I really like those live examples, just because when you see it demonstrated, people are on their knees, one person's behind them. It's not realistic at all. So to see it in a real match is really good to see. That was Ashiguruma, if you guys are wondering. And this one, on Judo TV, it was said to be an Ashiguruma, but I think this is a Haraigoshi. And it's unfortunate for Makhmatbekov because he did get the throw. They gave him a Wazari for this. And then he went on and he lost the contest. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he ended up losing that one by Shido. And Makhmatbekov, if you guys know, he's a really fun judoka to watch. So I was a little bit disappointed about that one. Front Uchimata now. And Blue, he tries to get out of this. Tries to go one way. And then mid-air, tries to go the other way. No escape. Now Blue, I think he had a good attack here. He was in a really good position for the Sasai. But Nopal, he just stayed strong, really strong. Got his hand behind the back. And finished that technique beautifully. Speaking of beautiful, this technique, this Uchimata, and the Chinese are doing something. They are putting together, especially in the women's divisions, some really nice Chinese athletes. Now a couple of foot sweeps from Ahadov. Here's one. Good control. I love doing this myself. Knee on the belly. I think it's because I did BJJ for quite a bit of time, but I do end up in this position quite a lot. And here's another one. Really nice stuff. Now, I was a little bit disappointed that Ahadov didn't take gold. I feel like he's got all the skills to win gold, but just a lot of the times he doesn't end up there. It's always silver or bronze. Now, Tamaoki has an interesting Newaza sequence here. And is this a Nelson on the back of the head here? I'm so confused. In Japanese, I don't know if they say it in English as well, but they refer to a Nelson in Newaza to turn people over. But the classical Nelson in wrestling is totally different. So someone needs to explain to me what's going on there. There's got to be some sort of history somewhere that someone knows about. Hopefully. One more from Tamaoki now. She did take gold on the day. Of course, we just saw her win in the finals. But this was nice as well. Now this is the Huizinga roll. And so she's got the arm locked up in the leg. And usually when people roll through, they grab the leg, or they have the leg originally. But she didn't have it, but she still managed to get that roll. And now one more from Tamaoki. A nice Tomoe-nage for Ippon. Kind of looks a little bit like Sunoda's Tomoe-nage. But that might just be coincidence. Now Nakamura, he didn't win. He got thrown here by an amazing Taitoshi. I wish I could do a Taitoshi like this. Now Nakamura, he did lose there. He did get a bronze medal in the end and had some good moments. Now this is one of them. Just a really nice combination, and kind of surprised I didn't put this earlier in the video. It is a fabulous ippon. But anyway, that's it guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video of the top ippons from the Qingdao Grand Prix. Stay tuned, send a comment below, I'll probably respond, and I will see you guys shortly for the Junior World Championships. See you in the next one. Peace.